Today we venture to a small village in the heart of England, to the infamous Borley Rectory, once proclaimed the most haunted house in England. The Borley Rectory is located in Borley, which is a civil parish of North Essex, England. It was built in 1862 near the Borley Church for the Reverend Henry Dawson Ellis Bull and his family. The Reverend Bull's rectory was built over an area of an earlier rectory that had been destroyed by a mysterious fire in 1841. The cause of the fire has been open to conjecture and speculation, but the true origin of the fire is unknown. The land was said to have witnessed centuries of haunting tales. One such tale describes a 13th century Benedictine monk from the local monastery who was having a secret relationship with a nun from a nearby convent. After their forbidden relationship was discovered, the monk was executed and the nun was reportedly bricked up alive in the convent walls. Rumor has it that the land itself was cursed. The specter of the 13th century monk and the nun, who was his forbidden love, still walked the grounds. The Reverend Bull provided hand-drawn sketches of the specter that he and his family claimed to have witnessed while living in the rectory. Over the years since the Reverend Bull and his family had left the rectory, subsequent occupants have reported supernatural events, footsteps in the dead of night, sounds of servants' bells ringing, even though they were said to have been disconnected, mysterious cold spots, and even phantom messages appearing on the walls. One of the occupants claimed to have found a brown paper bag containing the skull of a young woman. But it wasn't until the arrival of the Reverend Lionel Foister and his wife Mary Ann that the house truly showed its ghastly character. Mary Ann became the epicenter of the hauntings. She was reportedly thrown from her bed, locked in rooms with no locks, and even assaulted by unseen forces. Strange messages started to appear on the walls, begging for help. Most disconcertingly, they were often addressed directly to Mary Ann. An exorcism was attempted, but the phenomena only intensified. The Foisters left the rectory, but the ghosts, they stayed. Paranormal researcher Harry Price took an interest in Borley Rectory, conducting extensive investigations. He cataloged poltergeist activities, spirit writings, and even a phantom nun apparition. Despite skepticism and controversy surrounding his methods, Price's documentation of the Borley Rectory remained some of the most compelling in paranormal research. In 1941, the rectory was severely damaged by a fire of unknown origin and later demolished. However, the spirits seem to have clung to the land. Even today, chilling accounts trickle in from those who dare to visit the site where the rectory once stood. The Borley Rectory is a chilling testament to love, tragedy, and supernatural forces that some say linger in our world. If its spectral inhabitants could speak, what would they say? Would they confirm our deepest fears about the afterlife, or merely echo the anguish of their unquiet ends? Such are the questions we face when we confront the unknown and the tantalizing terror of the world beyond our understanding. Remember, TTHL enthusiasts, truth is often stranger than fiction, and our reality is only as solid as our courage to peer into the shadows.